On a serene piece of countryside, nestled between rolling hills, lay Mr. Frank's farm, a place that had become quite the local legend. Why? Because on this farm lived a flock of musical chickens, each with a voice more beautiful than the last. These weren't ordinary cluckers, these were performers of a feathery symphony. Each morning as the first light of dawn crept over the horizon, the chickens began their daily serenade. Their voices resonated through the crisp morning air, creating melodies that enchanted anyone who happened to be passing by. It was believed that the chickens sang in praise of the sun, welcoming it with their harmonious tunes, but some said the songs were dedicated to Mr. Frank himself, for his gentle care and generous treats. Over the years, Mr. Frank had lovingly tended to these feathered musicians. His farm was a throne of comfort, pens were spotless, hay was always fresh, feed was abundant, and Mr. Frank himself was always around to provide them with kind words and the occasional gentle pet. In return, the chickens offered him their songs, each voice blending together to create a chorus of tranquility. Their performances weren't only limited to the morning. Celebrations were a common occurrence at the farm. Any notable event, whether the first bloom of spring or the successful harvest of autumn, was met with a concert from the coop. Neighbors and friends of Mr. Frank would gather, lying on blankets on the hay-strewn ground, or sitting comfortably on bales to witness the spectacle. These musical gatherings turned Mr. Frank's farm into a community hub, fostering an unspoken bond among those who attended the chicken concerts. In his rustic farmhouse, which was close enough to the pens that the melodies flowed seamlessly through the open windows, Mr. Frank often pondered the origins of his chickens' unique talent. Some said it was the fertile soil of the farm, others believed in a more mystical origin, perhaps a spell of harmony cast by nature herself.